Hello everybody and welcome to High Playing Games. My name's Simon and welcome to the road to Season 4. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We survived to the end of Season 3. I thought we was going to get sacked, to be fair. This is the first update that we've got since the new pit crew update that's come in. So you can see the pit crew has been added on as an option there. Thankfully we've got the third best pit crew. So this looks like it could be a strength for us, potentially. It can't have gone much more terribly after last season. We've also got the pit crew option down here as an extra button. And when you click into this, I've only had a quick minute or two to kind of boogie on around to take a look before recording this specific episode. So we currently don't have refueling as part of our strategy thing, so that kind of made me go, that's because I was sitting there going, well, where's the refueler? Why have we got our best refueler in recovery but he's actually fine, get him out there? But then I thought, no, you don't actually have refueling in these rules yet. So if we do, then we've got a decent refueler there ready to go as well, which is good. So each person's got a general type of thing that they're good at. So I wouldn't put Zaplin, for instance, on the front jack because he would probably make a mistake every 2 seconds. So it's about trying to fit the right person to the right skill as you go along. On the mistake factor as well, everyone's got their own mistake chance. This person's got a 0.6% mistake problem, which is slightly worrying, and he is the weakest on tyre change as well, which is slightly frustrating. Because actually he would be our backup refueler, but he's kind of like second or third best in everything, which is really frustrating. But when we look at what other people can do on tyres and so on and so forth, actually he is our best option. I think, yeah, we could swap. It's much for muchness because they're not going on tyres. Oh, do you know what, actually? Well, if we're fixing something, it'll be going wrong anyway. So actually, if we swap Bigger with Lanzinger, and then we'll swap that pit crew over there, you can see that's kind of all sorted itself out. But then I want to put, because he's only got the 12 on the fixing, I want to then swap him. Oh. No. I can tell this is my first time on here. With Phoenix. Because fixing is going to be less of an issue, I guess, for us, because we're going to be aiming for reliability. But I want to get that 0.6 out of the way for tyre stops, because tyre stops are going to be the things that will be happening all the time. So that to me makes sense. In my head, anyway. This could all go horribly wrong. Now, you do have an auto-manage button there. We've got 2 people waiting in recovery, and we can also hire new ones. We've got ones that are out there waiting to be collected and brought on, none of which I particularly want this time around. Also, for pit crew, they are all renewable by the looks of it. I'd like to have that as almost as an auto-renew if I could help it, because that's quite a lot to manage. And that's interesting as well. This is the first time I've put my eyes over this. Brakes and okay, so you can really see how long it's going to be to repair stuff. Driver change, which we don't have in this specific league, but interesting to note. And we can scout people as well, so that's all good. So yeah, so that's the pit crew as is. Now for me, my big thing for next is to look at how we deal with getting, mind you, our lead designer isn't terrible, but our race mechanic, I kind of feel like slightly annoying that they're going to peak at 3. But what I'm hoping is that Ribeiro and Hopkins can kind of get their mojo back, because I really like the removing of the red zone of the car. If that's not going to happen, then perhaps actually we need to scout some race mechanics more than designers to try and get in. Because for me, this is all about car condition drops slightly lower. So that would be really handy to have. Andy's better. She ends in 2019. What's she got? Sweet spot in qualifying. Ultra soft tyres wear slower. Oh, she's a Rossini girl. That would be a nice one to steal. Where? Right, let's quickly go in. So I just literally want to scout some people. Clicking on the wrong buttons. Maybe we can't scout anything until the new stuff has gone on. Right. Let's continue on. Respond to our next meeting. 2029 chassis. Let's get a word and get it started. Right, so let's design next year's car. This is money we've squirreled away from next year's car, trying to waste it. So we got 20 million. Oh, look at that, 57 million. Okay. Oh, that's not great. In terms of car, oh, is this going to be where we absolutely fall apart? So our engine supplier, fuel efficiency and improvability. Do I ever really get the chance to repeat? Oh, great, you asked your supplier. So last year we went for Catano anyway. And to be fair, our engine was good. I would rather start with a very strong engine out the box, because the engine is something that we never ever ever get the chance to actually improve. What did we do last year? We went for Imperial. Again, we don't really improve our fuel, do we? So let's spend it. Let's spend it. Fuel efficiency is something that's always really, really handy for us. For Tectra last time. Tire heating goes down though, doesn't it? Okay. So maybe 4 on the tire. Okay, so we went for medium and okay. But that gives a whole extra... No, screw it. Let's spend the dosh, because we are so go for broke at the moment. We've got to go for it. Okay, so that really is 8 there. Should we do that? Because what isn't going to improve? So the fuel efficiency is not really going to improve at any point. The tire wears will kind of improve a little, not really. But tire heating will improve. I feel like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. It's going to be another one where we've got to really, really go for it early in the season, haven't we? Do it. Oh, God. Oh, God. That felt like a lot of money. We're okay. So we've still got our development going on for our team and everything like that as well, so that's good. Eighth best car on the grid. And that's all gone as well. Brake suppliers breakthrough. Oh, here we go. Do it. We need the performance. I've got a horrible feeling that our car is going to be an absolute dog. That was everything under the sun going on there. Can I go back? Ah, that'll be all of my pit crew, won't it? Made me a bit scared there for a second. Scout now. Right. 12 months, 12 months. They're all 12 months as well. We're fine. Monroe ending. Oh, considering retiring at the end of the season. I thought Jessica Monroe was supposed to retire last year. Weeks till that's ready. Katana have been in use lately for one of their engines caught fire in the garage. Jim called them breakfast was unsafe. We have an opportunity of outcome to exploit this mishap. Compare it to our superior working conditions. I am not going to deal with any of that because the chairman hates us already and I don't want to be sacked. Know your place, Smithy. Know your place. Oh, livery edit. Yes! Time to design a livery. Remember, this is how it will look. Okay. So every year, this purple and yellow beast gets its own little shindiggery. Quite like that. What have we got in the old livery packs? Oh, beautiful. I quite like that. Hmm. I feel like a brighter yellow would be better this year. Let's make that a bit more. Oh yes. That's a beauty. How does this look in other things? Ah, so trim's always just the front and rear wing. Okay. Oh, that looks very 2017 F1, doesn't it? No. That just looks like someone's had a splop down the side. I get that that's flowers. That looks awful. I do quite like that, but... Right, so it might be that. To be fair, I quite like that as well. Because now the trim's got an accent to it. Ooh! Ooh, I like that. Okay, number 6. Everyone's sitting there going, Simon, your taste in colouring is frigging awful. Yeah, where is that? Number 6. Let's do this one for this year. I like it. Yes. VLAN's back in purple, baby. Oh, I don't feel very, very optimistic at all. Still the worst design chassis. And I think that's the problem. Now what's the problem? Notice Edda seems to be feeling a bit off. That's okay, we don't bother with her anyway. Morale -30. Pre-season. Oh. We've been playing around with the new brakes. It seems as if there's room to significantly improve our tyre wear. Or tyre heating. Oh, what was our car like? I thought that we had better tyre heating than tyre wear anyway. Yeah, 5. So no would be the answer. Leave that alone. Leave the hell alone. I think not. Eric. Not Boulier. Resolving your dilemma, chum. Oh, contract ending with... Simon who? Ah! Okay, the new design is complete. I've been handling the management of the pit crew up till now, but I understand you might want to take charge of them. There are 3 main things to know. Stamina in recovery. Yep, got it. Pre-season testing. So that's how we've done on the off-season. So fingers crossed there'll be no major reliability issues. Okay, are we ready to see just how terrible we've done? Oh god. Oh, Barry. Esteban overheating. No change in morale. Barry White there up in 6th. That's promising. I like that. I'm slightly worried. Dieter Wechsler's 144. 1.5 seconds faster than everyone else. You what, mate? But Barry there in 6th. That's good. Really spread out though. Ribeiro some 5 seconds off. With overheating. That's slightly worrying. We've never had an issue in pre-season testing mechanically. So that's the first time. We're having a McLaren year. Please say no. I don't have a Nando to sort it out. So it looks like our car is still the 8th best. So we've not slid anywhere. Okay, reliability in building orders of the part should be order of the day. Right, let's do that. So where are we struggling? So we've got the 7th best engine. Again, our gearbox is shit. That's awful. Come on. Deceleration. Oh, suspension's the worst as well. So we've basically got problems everywhere. Yay! Because beforehand we were fine on other bits. That's annoying. I was hoping that the engine would be like up to speed. Oh, this looks different. 12 and 15. Is that really the good way to do it? I'm not sure. I feel like reliability needs to be a thing. Right. So we need... What's terriblest? But the gearbox is awful again. So let's... How is the gearbox? Okay. Well, we're not looking at updating it either, so that's okay. Ready 7 hours before the race. That looks fine to me. I'd rather do a plus and a plus, if I'm honest. Build it, baby, build it. So that's one. And because we are in a terrible factory, still upgrading, that's as far as we can get. So I'm still quite conscious that probably reliability is going to be our best options for some of this. I'm also going to take out the engines from here, from performance upgrades, and look at the suspension. Oh, no, because the suspension will be the next thing that we'll go for. Let's go for go for gearbox. Push that way. That should hopefully improve some of the bits and bobs. Oh, I'm not feeling confident at all. The start of the season, so we need to clarify just how well you think the team is going to do, which sets the payment amounts. I think we have the chance of achieving something different. I predict that we'll finish 6th. I fell into your trap last time, Petterberg. Oh, God. We've got the 8th best car, though. Oh! Worries! It's going to really affect our money as well. Oh. Let's go. Let's underplay. Let's go for 8th. I'm very sorry, sir. I do think we're slightly doomed. Okay, so that's the new gearbox ready to go. Let's pop that into Esteban's car. We then... do we want to go straight for another one? Oh, that's a horrible thing in the good section. None of those are good at all. Yeah, I'd rather go for that. Or do we want to go for a suspension, actually? Since it'll be interesting. Oh my god. Yeah, let's do a suspension. Get that going as well. How's our car looking? Better. Alright, unless... I'm still worried. I still think we're going to do terribly. But that's how we'll do. So, thank you so much for watching here in our pre-show for Season 4. Join us next Wednesday. We're off to Doha, and then we'll see just exactly how terrible the team is. Thank you so much for watching. You guys will take care. It's going to be a tough one. Bye for now.